Alright guys, welcome back. I want to make a little follow-up video on the side quest and how you can maximize your rewards. We're going to break it down again very simply. You're going to get, every day for logging in, you will get the Sinister Vault keys, which are entries into the side quest. You will have 56 in total, which is going to give you more keys, enough keys to completely explore, if you'd like to, threat level, like threat level 5 and 4, 3 and 4, 2 and 3, whatever you want, but there's nothing stopping you from spreading out those keys to get more rewards. If you are low on gold, for example, and you want to pick up gold from threat level 3, then there's nothing stopping you from not picking up something in threat level 4 and then using one of your one of your entries to go ahead and pick up the gold in threat level 3. Let's take a look at the post from Kabam. So you'll have enough to fully explore 2 difficulties, but there is nothing stopping you. This has happened in other quests as well, and I remember doing this in other ones where they had all the rewards spread out over all of them, but they give you a bunch of keys. There's nothing stopping you. There's, for example, I would like to get the Sinister Senses crystal shards. I want to get all of them. I believe that there are 36 crystals available to pick up. We've got 10,000 shards in threat level 1, 12,000 in threat level 2, 14,000 in threat level 3. That's 36,000 shards. That's 18 crystals. And then we can go ahead to threat level 4. There's another 16,000, and threat level 5, another 20,000. So that's another 36,000. That's 72,000 total. 36 crystals available to be had. And to me, getting the ISO and potential 6 stars out of, like 5 and 6 stars out of there, is worth it for me much more than, for example, the gold. Or if you're not really big into the relics at the moment, maybe you don't want to go and get some of that relics, or even the relics. I'm not so into the tier 3 like basic alloy fragments. I don't really need that at the moment, right? So or maybe I don't want to pick up the maybe I'm getting enough sig stones from Battlegrounds. I don't need to waste one of my runs on sig stones, and it'd be more advantageous to use it elsewhere. So there is nothing stopping you from mixing and matching and saying, okay, I don't really need the gold runs, I need to go pick up something else. The only thing we're going to have to do is that we will have to make sure, there are some really good charts that are being made by other members of the community, and we just need to know where on those paths those items are. So for example, if I go into the Sinister Vaults and I want to go take a look at threat level 1 even, I can go to the preview, and I just need to make sure that I know. Also, it does look like if I unlock the safe for threat level 5 and 4, it works the same for threat level 1. So obviously I'm going to save them most likely till the end of the month, so I know exactly, it might be that the shards might be in this one here. It's going to be one of those shard ones, or it could be, it's not going to be one of these paths. Maybe it is this path over here that I'm not sure which ones have the actual shards for like 4-star crystal shards or 5-star crystal shards, and which ones have the Cavalier shards. So I want to make sure, if other people are doing it and everyone is putting the information out there, if you know which ones they are by the end of the month, I'll have to come back near the end and then show exactly where those shards are popping up. If you do it in lower level difficulties and everyone shares the information, then we will be able to, maybe come back and revisit this once again near the end of the month. But I'm definitely going to be holding on to some entries so that I can go in and I can pick up as many of the, Cavalier Sinister Senses crystals. I already have 10,000 that I converted into 5 crystals, so I'm going to hold on to that and see if we can actually get all 36 by the end of the month. So that's just another thing that you can do. If you want to pick up more gold, you can do it. If you need more rank up materials, you can do it. If you need more, if you're really big into the relics, whatever you want, there's nothing forcing you to go and use up all your runs on just trying to 100% complete the threat levels. You are going to get absolutely nothing by trying to 100% the threat level difficulties. And again, just as a reminder, when you go into the each week, so again, tomorrow they will release another set of objectives. Those objectives will give us the code for, if I go to the inventory here, it will give us the code to this safe here. Similar to this, we'll probably get a few more pictures. We'll take the ones that go in order, one, you know, there he's the 3 with 1, the one with 2 pictures of units, 3 and then 4. So 3174 was the entry for the first one. The 2 and the 8 were decoys. And then we're going to have to see what we get. We're going to have to do some more duels or objectives, you know, to get objectives, whatever they put in. We'll be able to get the safe done, and we will be able to go into the Sinister Vault and go ahead and go into the next section, the next zone. So we'll get one of the 2 keys here, and we'll be able to access these paths. So it's just a way for Kabam to spread out the side quest, but by the last week, we'll have all the safes, we will have all the keys, and then you can go ahead and plan out your runs. It's only 3 fights per run, but then you can maximize your personal reward intake. So again, there's no benefit in completing threat level 5 or threat level 4 100%. You can go ahead and even go into 1, 2, and 3. I remember doing this in other previous events where, you know, I wanted more shards. I didn't want some like low-level rank up materials that I didn't need. I don't need extra, you know, we can go ahead. We can go back and look again and look at, even as someone like there might be some stuff where I don't need, maybe I have T5 catalyst fragments in overflow. Maybe I have, I don't need a 10% tier 1 class alloy crystal. So if I don't really need those, or if I don't need some like I don't need some ISO 8 there. I don't, you know, maybe there's nothing that I'm really interested, and I don't need everything from threat level 5. Definitely the gold on one of my accounts I'm definitely not going to need. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I can pick up stuff from even in threat level 3. If you want to go ahead and grab some legendary crystal shards, if you want to go ahead, there is going to be a 5-star awakening gem crystal in threat level 3. So you can go ahead and pick that up if that's what's going to be more helpful to you. Go ahead and grab that, right? So I think there's definitely some items. Definitely those Sinister Senses crystal shards are going to be the ones that stand out the most. But yeah, definitely go ahead and spread out your runs. Don't feel like you're pigeonholed into one specific threat level difficulty. But again, we're going to have to wait until the end of the month to make sure that we know exactly where everything is. And I will try and do an update closer to the end of the month, exactly which paths you need to do. Now, obviously, one more thing, you have to take the path that gets you the safe. So for example, if we go back into the game, right now the 2 paths that are getting you the safes are path number 14. So number 14 here in section 1, and path number 25 over here in section 2, I think, were the ones that were getting the safes. So we're going to have to see what path gets you the safe in section 3, because you're going to have to do that one, and what path gets you the, well, I think that's just the last one. You'll have to do the path in, and then that'll be it. So it's going to be, we have the safe already to get us 1 key. Next week we'll get, on Wednesday, we'll be able to enter this one. We'll have to wait for the safe, the code for the last week to get access to the final section, and then we'll have to, again, everyone goes in, and we're gonna have to see where, you know, where do all those where are the crystal shards, the cav shards compared to the regular shards, and what paths that we need to do. So we will definitely revisit this near the end of the month, but then that, again, it's not as convoluted as it seems. It's still go in, play the game every day, get a bunch of entries, go in, get the rewards that you want to get. So hopefully that helps. If you have any more questions, put them in the comments. I'll gladly answer anything. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.